Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back and doing a best of 3 Crimson Vow draft. All right, Hero's Downfall, probably the pick here. We can look at the other cards. So we've got Hamlet Vanguard at rare. I haven't seen this come up, haven't played with it much. Weird card. Never really excellent, I would say, but okay sometimes. Wedding Security, Dormant Grove, a Braid, Traveling Minister, Recluse. I like Siphon Essence now. This format kind of got me into counterspells a little bit, oddly enough, but easy Hero's Downfall. This used to be a rare and pretty awesome at uncommon. Now, a Braid is probably a close second, but yeah. Take the Downfall, never look back. All right, follow-up pick. Well, there's some goodies in here. In black, we've got Bloodcrazed Socialite, Courier Bat, and Doom Dissenter. Quartermaster, Valorous Stance, Whispering Wizard, Sigarda's Imprisonment. These are all good. I might go with the Valorous Stance over the Imprisonment. You don't get a blood token out of it, but it deals with most of the feel bad in this format, I would say. And it's very good removal. I like Quartermaster a lot too, but I think I'm comfortable going with Valorous Stance. 2 mana removal most of the time, but sometimes Indestructible comes up huge too. So because of the versatility alone, I'm going to take it over Imprisonment. And I do love me a Whispering Wizard, but I'd rather go with the removal. All right, well, I guess we've already got a black and a white pick. Why not take a black-white pick? Purifier over Fierce Retribution, I think is okay. Child of the Pack, Ascendant Pack Leader in here, and Sawblade Slinger, and Celebrant. These packs are just stacked with good cards. I'm going to take Purifier. I found it to be usually not good for me, always good against me. So hopefully one of these days I can take advantage of it. Another one. Well, I suppose so. We'll take it. Other good cards for the black-white would be the Heron of Hope. Yeah, obviously Fodder would be good here too. Gift of Fangs. Playable removal. See, the best cards in the pack are on color with us, but we'll take the gold card. Guess we're kind of making our bed here with the black-white. I might take Desperate Farmer just now that we have 2 Purifiers. Getting a lifelinker to me kind of makes sense. Gift of Fangs and Pointed Discussion are good. I like Heron Blessgeist. Pick 5 Celebrants in here too, huh? I really do like Gift of Fangs, maybe more than most. Actually, and Gift of Fangs on a Purifier can be a good aura as well. That's tough, actually. I think there's a decent argument to take the Gift of Fangs. Gift of Fangs went down slightly just because I feel like the best aggro decks in the format are vampires, so then it kind of doesn't do what you want it to do some of the time, but against other decks it does a lot of work. But I guess I'll still go with the Lifelinker. Lifelink is kind of the name. Gaining life is the name of the game in black-white. Like here I want to take the Bat, even though Shattered Sanctum makes our mana base better. Bat is like, we've already got 3 enablers for this big payoff, so let's just take the big payoff and be happy about it. And then just make sure we get enough cheap creatures. Could take the Socialite here, but we probably want one of the 2 drops. I think I've kind of decided I don't really like Perish Blade Trainee that much. To be honest, I don't love Mindleech Ghoul either, but I'd rather have static 2 power that sometimes can get rid of your opponent's last card in hand. And Socialite would be a fine pick here too, actually, but I want to make sure we have enough 2-drop creatures. That has become a concern of mine in this format. Blood Fountain would be fine. We already have Courier Bat and potentially can find more. I definitely think Blood Fountain's better than Vampire Slayer, though, and it still keeps us busy early, so I'd probably just take it. Good card advantage. Magma Pummeler in here, which is good. Reckless Impulse, good. I don't particularly like Nebelgast Beguiler, but who knows? Maybe I end up playing it. With 2 Purifiers, we're just like a Traveling Minister away from... Wow, pick 10 Courier Bat is pretty excellent. All right, so some late green stuff. I'll take the Slinger for now. Wow, pick 12 Catapult Fodder? That's insane. That is insanity. Undying Malice too, sure. Cemetery Gatekeeper, I don't think so. Nothing really good for us here, unfortunately. I'll probably go with the Blood Fountain number 2. Don't love it, but Getting catapult fodder there is just so good because we have 2 purifiers as well. Wow. And even the beguiler. All right, I'll go with a blood fountain. 2 of them does seem excessive, but there's nothing else here I care about, and we're going to wheel anything else we'd want, so we'll take it. Probably just could have taken the Cemetery Gatekeeper and gotten 40 gems. All right. Traveling Minister is exactly what we want. Just the little engine that could with Markov Purifier. Also amazing with the Courier Bats. So just kind of an easy pick for us here. Tons of good white stuff, though. Jeez. Initiate would be playable in here. The Escort, the Ancestor, the Geist. Take that life gain, though. All right. Here we can take the Heron. More life gain, going to be good with purifiers, obviously good with Minister, good with the Courier Bats. It's evasive. Everything this deck wants. Exactly what black-white life gain wants. All right, I'd probably go for more life gain here. Take the Ancestor. Just with 2 purifiers, I would say just maximize the synergy, even though the Griff Rider is good here too for the evasion, but we want the life gain. All right, Fell Stinger, one of my favorite cards in the format. I'm actually going to take it over the second Farmer here, even though I did say I want that I want that life gain. Fell Stinger is too good to pass up on. I love this card. You can kill your opponent with it, get a bunch of card advantage. Wow. Pick 6, Minister number 2. This is looking really spicy now. I'm liking this. All right, we'll take the Piercing Light. We barely have, I was going to say we barely have any removal. I guess we have the Valorous Stance and the Hero's Downfall. It's not bad. And Nebelgast Beguiler might actually make this deck. I haven't fully decided yet. I doubt we're going to need the Undying Malice because we already have 2 Blood Fountains and 2 Bats. We have more than enough ways to get creatures back from their graveyard. I do kind of like how Malice works with stuff like Fell Stinger, where you can technically exploit itself, but you still end up with a 4/3 Death Touch, losing 4 life and drawing 4 cards at the cost of 2 cards. It's okay. 4 life loss is usually pretty unaffordable in this format. However, when we're playing life gain like we are, it's a little more realistic. So I might go with more evasion over the Gargantua here. I've only got the Ancestor as a enchantment. Wait, is that right? Yeah. Well, hopefully we can find more, but I'd still rather just have more flyers, I think. I've never really liked Unholy Officiant. I don't really like Skulking Killer or Blood Servitor either, though, so whatever. Take the Killer. Escort, probably just want Sanctify for sideboard. I don't think the Escort's going to do anything in here. We don't really have +1/+1 counter stuff. So it's kind of pointless other than just being a 1/1 Vigilance. This is more for the training deck. Sanctify is an actual good sideboard card, particularly in a deck that gets rewarded from life gain. I'll take a Heron Blessed Geist here. Shield Basher's fine. Just take a Scab, whatever. Yeah, last pick on color. Wow, Volatile Arsonist. That one's real good. We're far away from that, though, so that's not happening. Probably take the Scavenger here. We already have... Oh, we only have 3 4-drops. I like Cavalry because it's evasive, too, though. Scavenger's better with the Catapult Fodder. And it's got Death Touch, and it drains, and you can get it back. It's actually tough. Cavalry flying and let you going over top. Yeah, with the 2 purifiers too. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. I guess we'll go Cavalry. That's tough. We're not really taking advantage of the training as much as I'd like, but easy Minister. I mean, we just take all the Ministers we see. This pack is stacked though. Suitor is amazing. Aeruth I love. Abrade is great removal. Celebrants. Packsong Pup. These packs have been absolutely stacked with goodies. Dominating Vampire is good. I gotten beat up by Radiant Grace before, but we've already got to make cuts here. Wow. Well, Skulking Killer, you can get out of here. How many creatures do we have? 20. We can easily cut some weaker creatures. We'll figure it out. For now, the best card, I guess Gargantua maybe. It's another 5-drop though. I don't need the Doom Dissenter. Sometimes Gargantua can be a kill spell, I guess. I don't really like Grizzly. I like Gargantua more than Grizzly Ritual, I think. Griff Rider would be another flyer. That wouldn't be bad. I haven't had a lot of good experience with Bloodsworn Squire. This is playable with blood tokens. Maybe take the point of discussion here, because I've got enough creatures, so getting some card advantage, especially with all the life gain. Even though I guess we already have 2 purifiers for that, but whatever. Still don't like Trainee. Do we even have blood tokens? Yeah, we do. Recluse can definitely be something in here. Yeah, with the point of discussion too. Sure. Okay. It's a sensible pick, I think. Don't need any of this. The center in case I need more blockers, I guess. I don't know. Flame Blessed Bolt. Well, that one's good, but I guess we'll take the Socialite. Wow. Pick 8 Fleeting Spirit. That's insane. That is insanity. All right, we'll take Undying Mouse for the decks that... Because we already have 2 Blood Fountains that have, like, all of the spot removal, I guess. Don't need any of this. Vampire's Kiss out of sideboard, even with the life gain, is pretty unrealistic, but whatever. I might just take the uncommon. I don't care. There's no way I'm sideboarding into that. Grisly Ritual, possibly sideboarding into it. Pick 12 Epicure? Wow. No respect given to that card, huh? Well, we've got a great looking deck here. Nothing busted, but a lot of good all-around powerful cards and good synergies, so it's a good sign, typically. Let's see. 24. So we can just cut 7 creatures and call it a deck. Let's look for the weakest creatures in the deck. Blood Servitor, probably the weakest, even though we have the Recluse. We have 3, 4, 5. I don't know if we need 2 ghouls. I might keep 1 around just to make sure we have enough early game. I don't know if I need the Beguiler, but this could be a time to try it out. Works with Catapult Fodder, but I think we have enough Catapult Fodder goodies at this point. Or maybe not. What do we have? Ancestor. Purifiers. What did I take over the Scavenger again? No, I can't remember. Felstinger, I think. No, that can't be right. I don't know what it was. But hopefully it was the right choice. 5 creatures. What's our weakest 5 creatures here? It's got to be one of our 5 drops. Probably the Gargantua, because it's not like we have great sack fodder anyway. And I'd rather have the Flyers. And we really don't have that many enchantments, though. But so maybe... Yeah, maybe one of the Geist can go. There's no reason I should be playing Beguiler, is there? Probably not. Other than Catapult Fodder and tapping things down. Maybe I give it a chance, considering it. Could cut the Shield Basher. Shield Basher's okay, but probably not a card I need. I'd rather stick to all my evasive stuff. If I want to stick to all my evasive stuff, should I play 2 Geists and just ditch the Beguiler? That might make sense. Then we've got a lot of Flyers and life gain. That kind of makes sense. Probably don't need 2 Blood Fountains, but I can just so easily cut 2 creatures and still have enough non-creature stuff and I guess make our Recluse a little bit better. So weakest creatures now. I guess I can cut the Ghoul. Hopefully, I think we'll still have enough to be okay. And then it's probably a 3-drop though. All my 3-drops are amazing, so I can't cut any of those. I don't want to cut any of my Flyers. But I might just have to cut a Flyer. I guess maybe a Geist. All right. So, yeah. Not much on the removal front, but good looking deck. We'll see what we can do with it. All right. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. I'm actually debating if I want to cut another creature and run Grisly Ritual, even though I don't like it. Just for more removal. Typically I don't, but I might make an exception here. And then I guess it's probably still Heron Blessed Geist. It flies. It can come back, but in our deck it rarely is going to come back. It's still a Flyer, which is pretty good, but I guess I'll get rid of it. That way we've got a little more balance of creatures and removal, I guess. All right. Let's do this. We'll see you round 1. All right. Definitely a keep. Looks pretty good. Got the old Minister. Well, we're definitely going to play the Felstinger and probably just draw off of it. sack it. Guess I could sack the... No, I guess that doesn't work. That's alright. Let me think about this. I'm trying to think if I can, like, wait a turn. Like, if I wait a turn... If I wait a turn, I can play Fell Stinger. No, this is fine. This way we can do the bat next turn. Get back the Fell Stinger. Well, better use the Minister first, huh? Yeah, I guess we can leave up Piercing Light. So next turn we can do Recluse. Maybe ditch the second Blood Fountain out of our hand with the Blood Token. Not a bad idea. Oh. Heirloom's going to be kind of effective against our Blood Fountain. Well, all the more reason to discard our Blood Fountain, I guess. We'll see if they have the Massive Might. If they do, so be it. Sure. Socialite is actually a fine draw. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to block. I'd rather have the flyer. They can deal some more damage now. Alright, so we can go... How do I want to do this? I might... Huh. How do I want to do this? I mean, we're going to attack with the bat. Maybe we just go land Socialite. Yeah, you know what? I think that makes the most sense. Because Socialite actually attacks really well here, too. So I'm going to actually sandbag the Blood Fountain. I'd rather use it as, like, discard fodder, I'm pretty sure. Since we already have a Blood Fountain and they have an Honored Heirloom. It's not the most useful spell against Honored Heirloom. Cloaked Cadet. That one's pretty good. Huh. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't attack there. Wow. Well, that's cool. So their plan is to block with Disciple plus Scorpion. But I have Valorous Stance, so it's pretty irrelevant. You have to discard a card to flip Recluse, so maybe I don't sack the Blood Token. Let's just do this. No Blood Token sack. Well, if I don't, then they can double block with Scorpion plus Cadet. All right. This is fine. So basically, I'm trading a Valorous Stance and a Blood Token for a Scorpion and a Disciple. They're taking it? That is also unexpected. So, I guess I do Recluse and sack. I'm gonna discard the Blood Fountain. Leave up Valorous Stance. Flip the Recluse. This way I can also kill Cadet at will here. They might actually try and attack here. I'm going to wait till they attack and the trigger's on the stack, because if it doesn't get the counter on it. They're playing mono green too. It's an unexpected one. So I think I'm just going to kill Cadet now, because I can make better use of my mana next turn. Purifier too? Wow. Get the card draw going. Guess they can double block Socialite. I don't even know if I care about that. So they're playing mono green. They have the Honored Heirloom. Honored Heirloom is actually pretty good. They have Laid to Rest as well, which they showed us like all human, so that could be good too. Maybe it's enough to justify the Sanctify, especially since we can take advantage of life gain. Maybe I ditch one Blood Fountain for it. Blowing up Honored Heirloom doesn't feel that good, but whatever. All right, and they're mono-color playing Honored Heirloom. That's strange. Very strange. Okay. Well, they have Reach, too, with Apprentice Sharpshooter, so something to keep in mind. But I guess we'll run it back like this. I guess I'm still okay with Grizzly Ritual, despite it being expensive. All right, this is a good hand. I don't know why opponent wants us to go first. Guess if their late game plan's better than ours, then maybe it makes sense. Well, I don't want to trade here, so I'm just gonna pump there. Guess we'll do the Ancestor here. Weird choice. Piercing Light too, huh? Nice. All right, well, this will in for 3 here. Can play the Felstinger and sack itself. Can do the Point of Discussion. I guess with the Courier Bats, I'd rather do the Felstinger. I'd rather keep the Lifelinker too. All right. Guess they have Massive Might mana, huh? Maybe I'll play around the Massive Might this time. Ah, Courier Bat, so we can get the Stinger back. But I might just do Socialite and leave up Piercing Light. I suppose if they had Massive Might, they should have played it and then blocked, so maybe they don't have it. Oh, it's a lot of Dawnheart Disciples, huh? Why they keep attacking with that scorpion? It's like the least sensible one to attack with, I would say. Okay, so 6 mana. We can buff up here. Oh, I should have done the heron first. Whoops. I guess we can go bat. Yeah, that's actually fine. Let's get in there. Sack the blood token. I might try and... They're just gonna take it? It's unexpected. Alright. Best use of mana, we'll just do the bat plus the Fellstinger again and draw more cards, probably. It's a lot of Dunnar disciples. I mean, kind of makes sense that you'd want to attack. They have massive might, I'm okay with them. Isn't it now? Alright. Yeah, I suspect they're in pretty big trouble here. Alright. Alright, see you for round 2. Alright, round 2, we'll play first. I guess it's a keep. Not my favorite hand ever, but it'll do. For now. Is that Ange? Feel bad? Feel bad Ange. I might bust the blood token. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, we do have Reckless Recluse, but we need to get something out here. Nice art there. Turned too late on that Traveling Minister. Nice one. Oh, that was a good draw. Geez, they must have a really good hand if they didn't even use their blood token. Although, they might be just saving it for the Blood Tithe Harvester. It's pretty sweet art. I haven't even seen that art before. Oof. We're in pretty big trouble here. Do you even want to double block the Socialite? Not especially. Just getting classic Alex Stephenson here. Well, have at her. Don't even want the Sure Strike, huh? I guess they just really want to flip that Recluse, which kind of makes sense. I mean, technically they have lethal next turn, so I kind of got to be cautious here. Henrika too, nice. I mean, drawing cards is good, but I don't think I have time for that. Nice one. So why didn't you attack with everything? So you didn't have lethal? Land. I was just thinking, you know, another land probably gets me out of this situation. So that's good that we drew that. Oh, she did have Ange. Nice. So they just changed their sleeves because they have the feel bad rare. Nice one. Henrika and Ange. Seems like a particularly fair deck there. Certainly not too good. Especially unlimited. So we need to draw. Do we have remove for Ange or do I have nothing? I gotta have something, right? I've got Hero's Demise, so. Or Hero's Downfall, rather. Demise, Downfall, what's the difference? So this isn't gonna get us out of it. We don't have enough time to putz around, so we gotta find it now. Another land, really? Okay. Cool. Let's see. Do I die if I don't attack? So they'll sack a blood token. I'll go to 10. They can attack. I go to 7. To be honest, I don't really know. Guess we have Valorous Stance in here as well. That one's pretty good. All right, so they can make unblockable. We'll just, I guess, wait patiently for them to do it. Well, I guess getting some more information couldn't hurt. Another land. Wow. Well, we don't need to give them any more information, so. Even if I kill Ange, they can kill me with Henrika, is that right? Like, it didn't put a stop once I drew the Valor Stance. I would have had to rapidly go up here so I could kill. Or does it even let me? Yeah, like, I needed to put a stop at the end of my end step for drawing Valor Stance, but that's all right. Our opponent's deck is far and away absolutely unbelievably powerful, so I don't anticipate winning this one. Ange is too dirty. They have Henrika. Dominating Vampire, just sort of icing on the cake. Unfortunately, Vampire's Vengeance is kind of good against us. We didn't get any Vampire Hunters. Not that they're good here, but give us something to attack and block with. On top of that, we got it super flooded, so it was just like combination of everything that could possibly go wrong just went wrong. And we lost. So anything I want to do different whatsoever, I don't really see much that gets us out of this mess. We've got a Sanctify, which is basically the sole extent of our sideboard card, which doesn't deal with really anything. Can deal with a Blood Fountain, a Wedding Invitation. Both those cards already yield value upon playing them, so why don't we just run it back and be unhappy with this matchup? All right, we'll play first. Pretty terrible hand, but we'll keep it. It's kind of a do-nothing hand, which we're going to need better than against our opponent, but I just don't think that mulliganing is necessarily something that's going to optimize our options here. I sure hope they don't have Ange on turn 4. Unfortunately, and this is kind of disappointing, I don't have a 5th mana. If I did, I could attack with the Odious Witch, drain them, have them kill it, play the bat, get the Recluse back, draw a card off Purifier. But instead, can't really do much of anything here. Guess I can attack with everything. They kill the Purifier. I play the bat. I get the Purifier back. Deal some damage to my opponent, maybe. I guess this is okay. I can get them back with the Blood Fountain. Oh, and they lost their Desperate Farmer too, huh? Huh. Well, I don't want to use the Arrow's Downfall yet, so I might just use the Blood Fountain. You don't have to get by 2 Blood Fountains, is that right? Well, I mean, Hero's Downfall on Belligerent Guest really doesn't do much, because then we have to deal with a bigger Desperate Farmer. So, I feel like my options are a little limited here. I can play the fodder. It doesn't really do anything. Best use of mana, I suppose, would be the Blood Fountain. Oh, that's funny. I guess I could have just brought my creatures back, saved my catapult fodder. But they would have gotten exiled, so I wouldn't have been able to bring them back later. That's true. That's relevant. just want to draw a land here so I can still use the Purifier. I think I'll take it. All right. No Ange. We can beat no Ange. That's good to know. So a bunch of discard. Vampire's Vengeance. We've got good value stuff in there. A lot of Blood Fountains and just, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Vampire's Vengeance wrecks us with the Traveling Minister plan. Not much to be done about it. Can I even afford to do Point of Discussion? I think so. They almost feel like, I mean, they're pretty aggressive, but they're also kind of mid-rangey, so we probably need the value of Point of Discussion to stay in the discussion. Let's run it back. Grizzly Ritual is ordinarily a terrible card, but when your opponent's got Ange, however you pronounce it, Anya, I've seen many pronunciations. You better have some outs to her. Well, this hand looks tolerable. No, opponent mulled to 6. That's helpful. Uh-oh. I don't know if I would have blocked anyway, so I'm okay with this. Nothing to bring back yet. So, do they have the Vampire's Vengeance? Well, I'm not going to play around it. I don't know if we can afford to play around it. It'd be a nice luxury to have. Just an inch, huh? No, I'm not going to be attacking, so I guess that's all right. And the Fleeting Spirit dies to Vengeance anyway, so might as well just make the trade. All right, so they sell the mana to sack a creature with Ange. So let's say I pump the bat and attack with every flyer, and they're able to block. This has lifelink, so they kill the cavalry. They take, let's say they kill the bat. They take 8. They would go to 1. And they would keep their Henrika. So I wonder if that means... Could also pump the Harvester. Actually, maybe that's better. Let's pump Harvester. Oh, they could have the Sure Strike as well, huh? All right, well, we're going to go for it anyway. I think they probably have the Sure Strike. So we'll draw our card, play our land. Yeah. Nothing to be done, unfortunately. All right, so play land, draw the card. Could be worse. Well, I don't have any creatures to bring back. I guess that's good. They don't have any cards in hand. I guess that's good. And it's gonna be Ange is gonna be a tough engine to beat here. They have the most powerful cards in their deck out now, so it's gonna be a little trickier. And if I attack with Henrika, or if I attack with Griffring Cavalry, they can get Henrika back. So that's not great either. Obviously, they have some inevitability here with some of the stuff they have, though. So I guess we'll just go Minister Socialite for now. We got to get our engine back online because we're not winning this race. Well, I guess I prefer them doing that than sacking it to Ange, so that's good. And they get to sack with Ange too. That's too bad. I guess they can replay Ange, huh? They have another creature in there already, though, right? No, no creatures in the yard. Well... If I double block Ange, I kill her, but then they can just get it back with Blood Fountain. They're going to sack my Purifier. I don't like it, but tough spot to be in. Maybe I'm supposed to just kill Ange, and then I could at least attack into Henrika, but at this point, I don't know what we're supposed to do. They have exactly what they need to win. I mean, that's a start. They have the Blood Fountain, though, but... Can I deal 8? Wait a second. Did I get exactly what I needed? Because they can't sack. My goodness. The most timely hero's downfall ever. We just beat far and away a stronger deck. Admittedly, they had some weird choices in there, like the double aim for the head. I don't know if aim for the head was great against us, just because we have engines that we can make that can kind of withstand that. But Ange is one of the biggest feel bads in the format, and Henrika is an amazingly strong mythic. So just beating those alone is pretty incredible. Like, that was the most timely hero's downfall we possibly could have asked for. I'm not sure we could have come back. Had we not drawn it exactly then, too. Wow. All right, we'll see you for round 3. All right, we'll keep this. It's a good draw. I think we'll just do the cavalry now. Could have done the farmer and it sets us up better for the bat, but I'm okay with this too. It makes better use of mana to do the cavalry. We'll get the purifier back eventually, hopefully. 3 color, huh? Oh, let's see which one they sack. The Minister, really? Okay. Guess we'll do the farmer here. Next turn I can attack with both, get in with the farmer, and play Courier Bat and get back Purifier. It's pretty good. Sure. All right. So 6 mana. I think we'll just get in with both. They'll probably trade Bat for Cavalry, I would think, but we'll see. Could have Piercing Light too, I guess. Doesn't really matter which one they block. Either way, we're following up with Bat and Purifier, so. Sure. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. I don't think they did that right. Still getting the Purifier back. So I can downfall the Stinger. Yeah, I think I just do that and draw. Sure. Makes sense. Yeah. If you're not going to block anyway. A bunch of open mana, huh? Well, I think I'll just attack with these two. because I have a sneaking suspicion that they have something anyway here. Maybe not. All right. Yeah. So we can leave open 2 mana to draw from Purifier. So really, I guess we can go Recluse, Fountain, draw. All right, I'm okay with that. Oh. Suppose I'd have to discard a card from my hand here, and they're both pretty good. I can discard Point of Discussion, I guess, since I'm drawing anyway from Purifier. Alright, whatever. I'm keeping Velstinger because I can kill my opponent with it. Sure. So both of our creatures are lethal next turn because of the Velstinger. Well, their error was pretty huge with the Fierce Retribution on the... We have Undying Mouse. It's not a bad out for Fierce Retribution, but because it's a reactive spell usually. I mean, it's a 6 mana not reactive spell, but paying 1 mana to protect your creature from it's not bad. But I guess I have Valorous Stance already, which is just way better. Maybe, do I need the Grizzly Ritual? Not based on what I saw, but that doesn't necessarily mean I don't need it. But maybe I'm willing to make that swap. Just a 1 minute. Well, I've got so much stuff to bring back from my graveyard. I don't even really need the Undying Malice. They didn't really play many creatures that game either, did they? That kind of makes Skulking Killer look better, as depressing as that is. Otherwise, I can play another flyer, but I don't know if I love that either. A lot of removal in there. It does make Undying Malice look better. Let's just try it. I'm willing. I didn't even really look if I have a lot of Into the Battlefield stuff. I don't think that I do, but making a Markov Purifier bigger for 1 mana is not bad either. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's a great hand. So I'm going to let him Fierce Retribution and Minister since we have another one. I'd much rather them do it to my Minister than like my Purifier. I have a bat in hand with another Minister to like get that Minister back too. So a lot of just good value here. Like it might be in my best interest to just play the bat next turn too. We'll see. Because then I just get an evasive creature. But I'm actually going to do the Purifier. Let's just get the engine going now. Another one, huh? Well, this turn I'm just gonna draw. Good draw there. So I'm just going to go Purifier number 2 and just draw more cards. Can't even pay for the second one. Guess I'm just hopeful I can outvalue my opponent here. I think I'm actually going to trade because I have the bat. This to me kind of makes sense because I get that off the table. They didn't have the Undung Malice. Oh, geez. They can do it every attack, or is it just once? Or when it dies. Okay. Well, there's their big mythic, which is fine. Let's pump the Minister here, play the bat, get back the Purifier, play the Purifier, and pass. Sure. So I've got 7 mana. 3, 2, 5, and then I can still draw. That's pretty good. Guess we'll do this one first. It's kind of a surprising one. Ah, Valor Stance, it's a good one. So. Eight mana. Three, 5, 7, 3, 6, 8. They can exile a 3 and kill our Purifier, though. I don't really need to use the Stinger so much. I guess let's just play the Stinger. Draw a card. I never really get to go off with this Purifier draw card. It's pretty nice. Paying the full mana on that, too. Do I care if that dies? I think I'm going to allow it. I'm probably just going to Hero's Downfall the Gargantua, depending on how they attack. I feel like they want to attack like this, because they might want to get in with the Recluse, too. Yeah. So we'll do this. We're going to take our 8, which is fine. Now we can pump the Purifier and gain even more life. Possibly draw more cards. We'll see. All right, so they untap. Pump our lifelinker. We'll get in for 5. We're gonna draw from that. So, I guess we can do Socialite. Huh. Let's do Fleeting Spirit. I wonder if I can catch my opponent on this. I'm going to do Valorous Stance and destroy the Desecrator. I kind of want to see what they do here. Because if they choose cards in our graveyard... Oh, they're doing it. Wait. What? So I can't respond to the card that they choose? That's not how it works? I want to make sure I'm getting that right. I can't respond to what they choose? It's not something that goes on the stack? When it dies, exile another card. It's because it's a card and not a target card? That would be my guess. Well, that didn't do what I wanted at all. I'm not sure why I played the land either. I guess I'm probably going to be using these blood tokens for Blood Craze Socialite value. I mean, they gotta use the Retribution or the Downfall on the Socialite, so they don't die. Oh. I don't know what's going on then. Yeah. Don't need that. I think I'm still gonna play the Minister, even though they could have a board wipe here. Now I can't actually discard to protect the Fleeting Spirit, but that's alright. Not a huge deal. Cavalry's a good draw, so... Don't quite have lethal yet. Do I just hold off on the cavalry? Well, they could get another removal spell, though. Whatever. I'll play it. This is pretty risky, but if they kill my bat, then I can't kill them. I don't think. Well, pretty fortunate this draft to get a victory. Yeah, pretty fortunate. Because that round 2 opponent's deck was pretty spicy. Pretty spicy. Yeah. And look at that. We crossed the 100,000 gem threshold. We got that achievement unlocked. That's cool. Let's do some pack one, pick ones. All right. Pack one, pick one. Yeah, I would take the Imprisonment over the Wandering Mine. Wandering Mine is a good card. I feel like I never play it, though. It's good, though. All right, pack one, pick one here. Yeah, Lancer versus Cadet. They're both useful for their archetypes. I mean, card advantage out of Cadet can be pretty huge. It is a 5-drop, though. But Lancer still requires some help. So I guess I'd probably go Cadet. That card draw going. Pack one, pick one here. Maybe the Spider. The Spider is very good. 2-drop, 2/3. It blocks well. Good against aggro. Good in the late game. Gives you some graveyard value stuff too. Take it over Gifted Fangs. Yeah, I think that's probably right. Is a gold card, however. Can be a problem. Pack one, pick one here. I like Lunar Rejection. I could see taking it. It's a way to tempo and draw. And if you play against wolves or werewolves, it's really good. Otherwise, yeah, Brian Comer, Celebrant. Both Celebrants are very good too. Probably go with the interactive card. Pack one, pick one here. I'd go the Pup, I think. It's just so cheap. And the ultimate value you get out of it is quite high. So just gets bigger every turn with wolves and werewolves. That's pretty nice. And pack one, pick one here. I think we just slam the Circle of Confinement. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.